Welcome back. The iPhone 14 is here. The event just happened. They unveiled it. Some people are excited. Some people are upset. Some people are mid about this iPhone 14. Me, myself, I'm in the mid category, kind of, sort of, depending on the model. But let's look into this iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus, because there's no more mini. Let's see what's going on.
That's dope.
All right, the iPhone 14, we got two different models here. We got the iPhone 14, which is 6.1, the iPhone 14 Plus, which is 16.7. They got rid of the iPhone mini. It was 2 years of the iPhone mini. It was the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 mini and the iPhone 13 mini. The iPhone 12 mini was the first rendition because a lot of people said, hey, I want a smaller phone. I'm tired of the big phones. And the 12 mini came out and no one bought it. 6 months down the line, they stopped production. Same thing, kind of the same story with the 13 mini. Not a lot of people bought it even though people complained about it, but whatever. Our longest battery life ever. Are they talking about in the Plus phone? I don't know. Like these events, and when they always talking about the longest this, the longest that, the fastest this, fastest that, is like, I feel like you're talking in legalese to me, because it's like, according to, it's the latest phone, why wouldn't it be? You're gonna make a worse phone, even it's the newest phone. Like, hey, this is the newest phone, but the battery life isn't as good as the last one. But I don't know. Emergency SOS via satellite. That is dope. We're gonna get to that feature because this is one of the key features that they showcase through the whole thing. Cool. A huge leap in low light photos. Cool. You know, I'm big on camera. Amazing, amazing. Cool, cool. Website's amazing, by the way. iPhone 14, 14 Plus, price points $800 and $900 for the Plus. Awesome. They come in 4 different colors. We're looking at the midnight, I guess that's a blue or Sierra blue, starlight, which is a cool way to say silver, that purple, and that product red, that legendary product red. All right, so it's a vibrant Super Retina XDR. The display is amazing. Beautiful, durable, aerospace grade aluminum. Cool, you said that last year. 5 fantastic colors, 2 different cameras. They didn't mess with the orientation of the cameras. That's perfectly fine. Sails through spills with water resistant. That's a cool, that's a kind of interesting way to say that. Sails through spills. It's always been spill resistant. Cool. Ceramic shield is tougher than any smartphone glass. You gonna say it's not? Like, come on, the ceramic shield it's okay. It's whatever. Cool, no problem. All right, so your photo, your font, your widgets, your phone. We've seen this at WWDC when they're talking about iOS 16 and kind of personalizing your phone. I think they did a really good job on showcasing what you can do, but I would love to see the real world application of these and see what cool things people do with them. iOS 16 lets you customize your lock screen in fun new ways, layer a photo to make it pop, track your activity rings, and see live updates from your favorite apps. Cool like that. Sounds good in theory, but let's see how it is actually practical. Besides the fitness, cool. App tracking transparency lets you decide which apps are allowed. Oh, cool. We know Apple takes privacy very, very seriously. I get that. Love that as a tech company. Vital new safety features. Well, we hope you'll never need. Cool. So emergency SOS via satellite. This is the one thing I think I've seen on Twitter or some leaks of seeing Apple partnering with SpaceX or was it SpaceX? I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something else. But via satellite. Peace of mind when you're off the grid. You don't have cell service or Wi-Fi. iPhone lets you text emergency services over satellite. Okay, cool. Let's see how that works. I want to see. All right. How on earth do you communicate via satellite? Satellites are moving targets with low bandwidth. It can take minutes for messages to get through since every second counts. iPhone font loads a few questions to assess your situation. Just tap to respond. Then it shows you where you point to connect the satellite. Once connected, iPhone automatically sends your answers, location, medical ID, if set up. Should definitely set it up. And battery level to a dispatcher. Awesome. Connect point. Cool. Very, very simple UI. Get that. You must be outdoors with a clear view of the sky. You must be outdoors with a clear view of the sky. What if you underground or something? I don't know. Since satellites are moving rapidly through space, iPhone will show you where you point to maintain your connection and avoid obstructions such as mountains and heavy foliage. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's doing something. Texting via satellite takes time. In ideal conditions, you can send a message in less 15 seconds under low Under light foliage, it can take more than minutes. Okay, emergency SOS, that's cool. An infrastructure of innovation. I think this makes sense. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I think this is a good feature, even though we hope people don't actually need it. But it's something there. It's something that, like, once someone actually uses it in practical, in real world situations, Apple's gonna get like so much praise for making this feature. This is dope. But I also like this because your phone is doing more, even though it's not something that happens all the time. Your phone is doing more, and we always want these devices to do more. Let friends know how remote you go. If you're on an adventure without cell service, you can use your Find My to share your location via satellite so your friends and family know where you are. That's amazing. I like that. Okay, SOS feature, cool. It's in its first stages. I'm pretty sure they're going to build upon it, make it better. Crash detection calls for help when you can't. iPhone 14 can detect crash detection calls for help when you can't. iPhone 14 can detect a severe car crash, then call 911 and notify your emergency contacts. I hope they don't confuse a car crash with like braking really hard. Like if you brake really hard, hopefully it doesn't confuse it, because no software is perfect. I hear you. Plus your battery life. Whenever I see a phone company unveil a new phone and a whole section is dedicated to battery life, it kind of annoys me. Even though battery life is a cornerstone for a good smartphone, it is a cornerstone for a good smartphone. I just feel like you should just make it real quick. Hey, the battery's going to be this much longer, this much better, and whatnot. Up to 26 hours of video playback on iPhone 14 Plus. Definitely put that in parentheses, put that in small font, let us know, because it's for the 14 Plus, not the 14. 21% more screen. Now that's big. The iPhone 14 Plus has a supersized Super Retina XDR display. Whenever I see these little weird percentages, like, hey, it's 21% more bigger, 14% faster, it's like, I feel like if it's not like 40% better, or at least minimum 30% better, I don't think you should talk about it. Like, or just a measurable difference that you can just see in real world applications. If I can't do that, don't talk about it whatsoever. OLED technology, cool. High resolution color, true tone, we get that. Cam pack, that's kind of funny. More details, okay, because the camera unit is actually bigger. I know it is bigger on the Pro, but I don't know if it's bigger on the regular 14. I don't know. A new main camera, improved image processing, lets you capture even more sensational shots in all kind of light, especially low light. Up to 2 times better photos. Okay, cool. Okay, this is pretty dope because the camera's better. Cool, no problem. Up to 2 times better low light photos on an ultra wide camera. All right, cool. See how the iPhone helps you. Oh, let's check this out. Let's see. The new main camera features a bigger sensor and a larger aperture that let in 49% more light. That's significant because the one thing, the constant war between smartphone cameras and actually real world cameras, is that the smartphone sensor that allows in light is very, very small, opposed to like an actual professional grade standalone camera. That lens that allows in light is very big. That's going to allow you to take better photos, even though iPhones or smartphones period do so much with computational photography post taking the shot to make it look a certain way. They actually make it look dope. That's crazy. But the fact that the sensor is 49% bigger, I think that's amazing. I think people who record videos and take photos are going to see a significant difference in the photos. Okay, tap the shutter, and the new photonic. I'm gonna go photonic engine goes beyond what the camera alone can do. It merges the best pixels from multiple exposures at the earliest stage than ever before. This preserves so much more image data to deliver brighter, more lifelike colors and beautiful detailed textures and even lower light. Cool. Computational photography are doing a thing. Yeah, this photo, I think. Okay, Smart HDR4 portrait mode. Okay, like, I love the iPhone camera. It does really well. I'm recording on one right now. It does an amazing job. But I would love to see, like, in real world application, how it actually is, opposed to you telling me these spec things. Because these spec things can be manipulated, fudged, sauced to a certain degree. giving the perfect conditions, the perfect photographer. I want to see it in the hands of an everyday person to see what they can do. Want to take your photos even further? The iPhone 14 Pro has a 48 megapixel main camera that delivers mind-blowing detail. It also has a telephoto camera, so you can shoot beautiful close-ups from far away. I love that. I love the telephoto. I love the telelens. The telelens, I love it. What else we got? Let me see. All right, so Go Steady. When an app requests access to your photos, iPhone lets you call the shots by sharing just one. Oh, that's dope. One you want instead of your entire library. I like that. Taking privacy a bit further. I like that. Go Steady. What's this? Whether you're filming while hiking the rocky trails or chasing your kid through the park, try action mode for smooth handheld videos. There's no more information on this because I think action mode is basically like it's making the what's it called a gimbal. It's like software that acts like a gimbal to keep your shot actually steady, but there's no more information on that. Home movies that look like Hollywood movies. The iPhone's amazing, man. Selfies you'll flip over. Okay. Snap your sharpest, most colorful close-up screw shots thanks to a new True Depth front camera with autofocus and larger aperture. I love that. The True Depth camera A15 Bionic also power Face ID, the most secure facial authentication in a smartphone. Cool, that's dope. A15 Bionic, that's fast at last. I get it. Yeah, okay. So basically, the iPhone 14, iPhone 15 Plus, the main takeaways is the fact there's no mini there. You get a plus option that's not the Pro. Cool. You get action mode, which is like, it's not much information on it besides saying that if you're filming up a hiking trail or chasing the kid, it's going to be actually smooth. Hopefully that rolls out with iOS 16. Hopefully it rolls out in iOS 16 and it's not like some beta thing like it did with Universal Control. I'm still not over that, Apple. Just saying. And you get a better camera. That's cool. That's not bad. It's a smartphone. What more do you want, to be honest? Crash detection, SOS from satellite, better camera. Cool. I'm not particularly excited about this. It's okay. It's just an okay phone. I don't know what people are going to do. I don't know how the sales are going to be. I think people are definitely going to buy that Plus phone because it's a Plus option, and people were wanting an iPhone that was a Plus that wasn't the Max, but it's only a $200 difference from that in the Pro. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you're excited about the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus. Are you getting it? Are you passing? Are you waiting for next year? Do you like the features? Just how do you feel about the phone, period? Let me know in the comment section down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Nigga, I'm ghost.
That's dope.